Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Ryan, aka Lethal Llama. I recently played through an unexpectedly amazing game, and it's been on my mind ever since. So much so that I owe it enough to try and get as many people as possible to check it out. That game is Her Story, for Windows, Mac, and iOS. Her Story is an interactive movie video game, taking place entirely on an old computer screen. You're looking into a murder case that happened many years ago. On the computer, you can look through dozens and dozens of clips of a woman being interrogated by the police. The video clips are for multiple days and about multiple different topics. Your only tool to search through these clips systematically is a database that allows you to type in keywords. If there are any clips where the person being interrogated spoke the word or words you search, they'll show up for you to view. Your job is to piece together the truth behind the murder based on this woman's testimony. But it's not quite so simple. Interestingly, you have access to every video clip from the beginning of the game. It's just a matter of figuring out the right keywords to input. You'll also be seeing all of these clips completely out of order. You could type in the word murder, and then view clips from the first and then the last days of her interrogation. The order in which the clips are viewed will vary with each person playing, depending on which leads you decide to chase down in what order. The first thing you do could be to figure out the murder weapon, or it could be to find out about the victim, and so on. This level of agency makes the game feel very different than your typical murder mystery game. You have complete control. When you begin the game and watch your first few clips, you'll no doubt be confused. You're merely getting tidbits from different points in time, about seemingly random topics. In one clip, she's talking about an attic. In the next, she's playing a guitar and singing a ballad. But the fun part is putting all these pieces together. Only after you start following leads logically do the pieces start falling into place. You begin to see the full picture, even though you're seeing everything in the wrong order. After you've seen a few dozen clips, you may start to form a theory about what you think happened. And a few clips later, you could be thinking the complete opposite. An incredible part of the game is how ambiguous some of the clips are. You'll watch a clip thinking it means one thing, only to think back on it later with completely new context. I can't count the number of times my girlfriend and I were swapping theories, and one of us said, "Wait, that one clip where she said this, it really meant that." Depending on what you've already seen, each new clip has the potential to be meaningless or groundbreaking. To add on to that, my girlfriend and I had two very different theories throughout our entire play session, both of which we had tons of evidence for. I would feel that a certain clip helped to prove that I was right, only to have her spin what was said to match her point of view. It was exhilarating to be so critical of everything this woman said and did. We would analyze what she said, how she said it, her demeanor, which day of the interrogation it was, and so on. We had to factor in every detail of these videos to make sense of the events that occurred, and it was incredibly fun. This game does have an ending of sorts after you've watched every single clip, but you're given no definite answer as to what truly happened. That's for you to decide. This is certainly a divisive part of the game, but I believe it's for the better. Had the game told you what happened, there would be no post-game discussion or any reason to return to the game. Her Story's ambiguity has me thinking about the game constantly, but the game's been created in a way that multiple theories can hold water. I can argue one point of view and back it up with loads of evidence, and others can do the same thing with very different points of view. And I believe that's the best part of the game. Their critical thinking, the debates, and the way it makes you doubt your current theory just enough to keep you on your toes. Her Story is a game that anyone can play. It pushes your thinking in ways most games can't, and it's certainly one of the most unique games I've ever played. If you like being in complete control of solving a mind-bending murder mystery, then give this indie game a shot, and discover what Her Story really is. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, my name is Ryan, aka Lethal Llama, and I'll see you next time.